showing all the previews of the film slate they have this year. And I'm gonna run down the list of the films that they do have set for release this year, and some of the footage they actually did show in the video, which I know was really true right there. But anyway, now besides the ones that already premiered, like the Not So Good Brazen, the Not So Good Home Team, and all, really up to a great start there. But anywho, films that they do got slated is Lily Collins and Jesse Plemons. That comes out. A really interesting sounding horror film called Choose or Die comes out on April 15th, which stars Asa Butterfield and Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund. Along for the Ride comes out on April 22nd. We got Bubble, which is a anime film coming out on April 28th. Operation Mincemeat comes out on May 11th, starring Colin Firth and Kelly MacDonald. It's starring Rebel Wilson, Alicia Silverstone, and Justin Hawley. That comes out on May 13th. We also got Matilda, which is set for release in December. Now, other films that don't have release dates yet. Uh, we got 13 the Musical, which is actually based on the Broadway musical of the same name. We got Tyler Perry's Jasmine's Blue, Apollo 10 and a Half, A Space Age Childhood, which is from director Richard Linklater. We got Beauty, which stars the likes of Sharon Stone, Giancarlo Esposito, Niecy Nash. We got the Marilyn Monroe film Blonde, which is probably my anticipated film out of the list. That actually stars Ana de Armas, so excited for that. We got a new film called Boo, which is actually a Halloween comedy starring Marlon Wayans. We got Judd Apatow's The Bubble, which stars the likes of Karen Gillan, Iris Apatow, Fred Armisen, Maria Bakalova, David Duchovny, Keegan-Michael Key, Leslie Mann, because it's a Judd Apatow film, so he has to get his wife in it. That actually sounds really interesting right there. I mean, probably my anticipated comedy of the year. We got Day Shift, starring Jamie Foxx, who plays like a vampire hunter. We got End of the Road, which is a thriller starring Queen Latifah, Ludacris, and Beau Bridges. Enola Holmes 2, returning Millie Bobby Brown, Henry Cavill, because I guess he'll be able to do Enola Holmes 2 rather than a Man of Steel 2. So get what you get, I guess. Falling for Christmas, which stars Lindsay Lohan. Nice to see Lindsay Lohan make a bit of a comeback, by the way. We got The Good Nurse, starring Eddie Redmayne and Jessica Chastain. The Gray Men, starring, which is of course from the Russo Brothers, starring Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, and the aforementioned Ana de Armas. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. So Disney Plus has a Pinocchio film, and Netflix has one. So which one's gonna be the better one? We'll have to wait and see. We got the new LeBron James produced film Hustle, which stars Adam Sandler, Queen Latifah, Robert Duvall, and Ben Foster. The Inherents, which stars Payne and List. We got Interspector, which stars Elsa Pasky, who, by the way, is actually the wife of Chris Hemsworth, so there's that. We got Ivy and Bean, which stars the likes of Lita Jewett, Jessica Tyler Ferguson, Jane Lynch. It's actually a family comedy, so that's cool. We got Knives Out 2, the follow-up to 2019's Knives Out, which I thought the first film was really good. Lady Charity's Lover, which stars Emma Corrin, Jack O'Connell, Jolie Richardson. That is actually based on a novel of the same name. We got Love in the Villa, which stars Kat Graham and Tom Hopper. Of course, he's best known for Umbrella Academy fame. Luckiest Girl Alive, which stars Mila Kunis. Me Time, which is a comedy starring Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg. Metal Lords, which stars Jaden Martell and Joe Manganiello. Monkey Man, which stars Dev Patel. The Mother, which stars Jennifer Lopez. Nice to see her back into her action route. The Mothership, which is a sci-fi film starring Halle Berry. Mr. Harrington's Phone, which is based on a Stephen King novel and starring Donna Sutherland and Jaden Martell. The animated film My Father's Dragon. The Noel Diary. The Pale Blue Eye, which stars Christian Bale and Harry Melling, who actually plays a young Edgar Allan Poe. A Perfect Pairing, which stars Victoria Justice. Persuasion, which stars Dakota Johnson and Henry Golding. Purple Hearts, which stars Sophia Carson. Rustin, which is a biopic about charismatic gay civil rights activist Bayard Rustin and Toma Domingo Azaro, along with the likes of Chris Rock, Glenn Dermott, Audra McDonald, Jeffrey Wright, and many more. Paul Feig's The School for Good and Evil, starring Charlize Theron and Kerry Washington. The Sea Beast. We got Shirley, the biopic about political icon Shirley Chisholm, who became the first black congresswoman and the first woman to run for president of the U.S. This one stars Regina King. We got Slumberland, starring Jason Momoa. Spaceman, which is a sci-fi drama starring Adam Sandler, as well as Carey Mulligan and Paul Dano. Spiderhead, which is an action film starring Chris Hemsworth and Miles Teller. The Swimmers, which is an international film. They Clone Tyrone, which stars John Boyega and Jamie Foxx. An entire holiday rom-com, which stars Freddie Prinze Jr., nice to see Freddie Prinze back, as well as Amy Garcia, who you might know from Lucifer fame. We Have a Ghost, which is from director Christopher Landon and stars Anthony Mackie, David Harbour, Niles Fish, Tig Notaro, and Jennifer Coolidge. Wendell Wild, which is from Coraline and Nightmare Before Christmas director. Okay, then I lost you guys. Alright. Like I said, Wendell Wild is from Henry Selick, who gave us Nightmare Before Christmas, so there's that. Noah Baumbach's Marriage Story follow-up, White Noise, starring Adam Driver and Greta Gerwig. The Wonder, starring Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh. A film called You People, which is actually the new film from Blackish creator Kana Barris, starring Jonah Hill and Eddie Murphy. This actually sounds like really, really cool. I mean, nice to see Eddie Murphy make a bit of a comeback here. Now, there are also non-English titles like 20th Century Girl, and Minfa, All Quiet on the Western Front, Carter, Don't Blame Karma, Drifting Home, Jungi. There's other stuff. I mean, for all you Seven Deadly Sins fans, there's a film coming out of it. Troll. There's some other interesting stuff set for release this year. I mean, it doesn't really say like if Extraction 2 is coming out this year, so that's a little. I guess that's going to come out until next year, really. But a lot of really interesting stuff coming out. I mean, Netflix sometimes could be a mess, but when they want you to get on their game, they know how to get on the game. And lots of these sounds intriguing. I mean, I can't wait for Blonde. I can't wait for Hustle. Spaceman sounds decent. Me Time. Knives Out 2. Gray Man. I mean, Netflix is not playing this year. But let me and also some of the they didn't really show like much trailers, but more like teasers of them during this like prologue they showed, and lots of stuff looks intriguing. So it's gonna be interesting to see how these films stack up. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Which of these Netflix movies are you more excited for? What you doing? Some of the teasers that they dropped for them. Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simus, signing off.